Is your child safe at public school? Did you know that there's a quietly but rapidly expanding program in the United States that wants your permission to take your child off school property during the school day to teach them character education? The program refuses to allow anyone to see their full curriculum, including parents and school administrators. Their teachers do not have to meet state licensing requirements, but they are particularly coached on how to answer difficult questions from students regarding gender identity, sexual orientation, home and family life, and in some instances, children may even be told that it is okay to disobey their parents. Employees of this program are not subject to a criminal background check equivalent to those required for public school staff. For legal purposes, the checks they receive are classified as consumer reports because they do not query FBI, BCI, or even county databases. These employees are also not trained in the proper protocol for reporting allegations of SA or other types of abuse. Your child could be transported by drivers who are not properly trained in vehicles that are not subject to the same stringent safety regulations as public school transportation. The program requires parents to sign a release of liability waiver, and the public school district will also not be legally held liable for any harm that could come to a child while they're off school grounds. No public school would ever be able to get away with such a lack of oversight, yet this is perfectly legal, and currently there are no laws requiring these programs to meet safety regulations of any kind. Despite this, many parents have already signed their students up. You must be wondering, what on earth are they thinking? This is a Christian program that claims to be non-denominational, but their curriculum comes directly from the Southern Baptist Convention. Yes, that Southern Baptist Convention, who in 2019 came under massive fire for covering up over 700 cases of alleged SA, choosing to prioritize the reputations of the alleged perpetrators over the safety and voices of the victims. Does this disturb you? It should. The program is called LifeWise Academy, and released-time religious instruction policies have been legal but optional in the U.S. since 1952. Currently, LifeWise Academy is lobbying in many states to get laws on the books that would require all schools to adopt policies allowing this type of program to operate, with very little government oversight. So let me ask you, why should something calling itself Christian get a pass at the risk of innocent children's safety? Anybody can lie, including so-called Christians. This isn't about religion. It's about child safety and basic common sense. No matter your faith or lack thereof, it should be your first priority as a parent to pay very close attention to who and what your child is exposed to while out of your care. Public schools are held to very strict state-mandated safety regulations, and even then, sometimes things can go awry. Why would you willingly sign away all liability to someone who has not been properly vetted to show your child material that you, the parent, are not allowed to see? LifeWise Academy must be held accountable by law, and they cannot be trusted until they are made to significantly raise their safety standards to the minimum that is required of all public schools. Until then, parents owe it to their children, our most vulnerable citizens, to steer clear of this organization. Please see these resources for more information.